Whether you're in a relationship, engaged, newlyweds, or married and not sure how to plan for big purchases, I'll be giving tips and tools how to navigate each of these phases without building a mountain of debt, potentially setting you back months, even years financially as you start a new chapter in life. This video will help you start that next phase with no debt. Stay right there. What's up, guys? We all go through different phases of life at different times, but there is a right way to transition and there's a wrong way to transition. Here's the average debt breakdown by age groups: Gen Z, Millennials, Gen X, Baby Boomers, Silent Generation. This video will help position you as you progress through life. Let's get into it. Phase 1, building discipline while single. Budget, pay off debt, and save. In this phase, whether you're single or dating, this is a time for you to be very intentional about your walk with God and focusing on your financial situation. This stage, you want to progress in your career and try to reduce as much debt as possible. Whatever debt you have accumulated up to this point, you do not want this debt to hang around for years. You have to think about your future and potentially meeting your spouse. You want to be in a position that you start your marriage on the right foot and not thousands of dollars in debt. Phase 2, preparing for marriage, engagement, and wedding costs. In this stage, there's a lot of excitement and joy. You're looking into the future and making plans. A 2018 survey reported 74% of couples planned to go into debt for their wedding. With tools and proper planning, you can have a great wedding without taking on tens of thousands of dollars of debt. Because you are not officially married yet and joined as one as the Bible teaches, I do not recommend combining accounts at this stage. You are not one until after the marriage. However, I do highly recommend sitting down and preparing a plan, knowing exactly the cost of everything you will want in the wedding. Food, guests, location, flowers, pictures, etc. The total cost of every single thing. And plan to pay for everything in cash. How do we do that? Gather the money that you're saving into a high yielding savings account to draw high interest during your engagement. Use credit card cashback rewards to pay for your expenses. You will gain a couple hundred or 1,000 with the high yielding over the course of the engagement, and you will accumulate over 1,000 paying with your credit card. Right after a wedding, you're gonna pay the entire balance of the credit card because the sole purpose was to utilize the accumulated rewards. You can show each other your commitment and dedication as you work towards a common goal, and this will draw you guys closer, build trust, communication, and teach you how to work together as a team out the gate. Working together towards this will set you up perfectly to start a new journey together. As we all know, God, trust, communication, and dedication will be a great foundation to start this new phase together. Phase 3, marriage. Coming together as one in all things. Now this is the phase. You get to build memories, work together, and enjoy life. According to the Bible, now you are considered one. Now all income, expenses, savings, etc. are joined together as one. Not no more his and hers, it's ours now. Household incomes, household expenses, joint savings. Now you work together as a team to take care of any remaining debt, and you walk into financial freedom together. You both win. You should sit down and see how much income you have together and how much debt. Create a game plan to pay off the debt. There should be a sense of urgency to get out of debt. Life will throw you many curveballs, and as believers, the Bible tells us to stay ready. Before kids, house, or any purchases, you should try to eliminate as much debt as possible. This will only make things easier when kids come into the picture or it's time to make a big purchase. The average household debt reported for Q2 of 2023 was $103,358. This phase can be very tricky for couples, as many at this phase don't believe financial freedom is possible and don't strive for it. But as someone that's been through it, I can tell you it is possible. And I have many videos up that can assist with this stage and how to gain extra funds to achieve this goal. Phase 4, marriage, preparing for large expenses. In all phases, you will be striving to eliminate as much debt as possible. Although there may be times that you'll have to make big purchases and you may acquire some debt in doing so. Maybe your family is growing, you need more space for kids, you have to assist family members, or need a bigger vehicle. You can acquire debt in a responsible way. First, live within or below your means. You have to make purchases without forgetting the ultimate goal of financial freedom and being debt-free. You do this by purchasing with a plan to pay it off as fast as possible. 2 examples. We purchased a home on a 30-year mortgage with the intent to pay it off in 7 years. We purchased an SUV with the intent to pay it off in 1 year. Do not let the lenders dictate how long they have you bound. You go in with a down payment and a timeline of when you will own the deed or the title. If you acquire debt, you should have a plan before you even make the purchase of how fast you plan to pay it off. Again, life throws you curveballs. You want to be ready and in a position for when those curveballs come. Your future self will be grateful for the decisions and how aggressive you are to pay them off today. I hope this video truly blessed you and you apply these things in all phases. If you haven't already, please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.